was so beautiful. That was like that was so beautiful. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Agape like the love. If you're new here, then hi, this is a safe space. But if you're not, thank you so much for coming back. Today's video, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be reacting to All the Boys part. No guys, let me not cry. To All the Boys part 3, always and forever. I am a huge oh, it's starting to play now. I am a huge fan of Jenny Hand's books, and I've been a huge fan of the adaptation, except for number 2. I feel like everybody just didn't like the second movie, and for reasons I have a video as to why I didn't like it. I put it in detail, but you know what, we're gonna put that aside. I've read all the books. I've read them several times. The third one I read like 3 times. Yeah, I need help. But let's get into it. And even before I start the video, how about you like this video, give a nice comment as to who your favorite character is, if you're Kavinsky stan, or if you thought that John Ambrose always had your heart. John Ambrose always had my heart, but you know what, for this time being, I'm gonna put it aside, and I'm gonna let these two fall in love again. So yeah guys, let's get into it. Probably gonna copyright me for the music, but they're in Seoul right now, and I love this for her. And I also love the thing that I love about this book series, in like with the specificity of giving Asian representation in rom-coms, and in like YA rom-coms. It's like unheard of, and so I love this. I love that we get to see this. I love that we get an Asian American perspective. I think it's so cool, and I feel like now more than ever we need it, just like humanizing people on screen, and so I freaking love this. So let's get into it. This is why Netflix cancelled The Society, so that they can go to.
We're having an amazing time together. Although my dad might be having the best trip of any of us.
Hey girls, I think I want to ask Jenny to marry me.
Oh my god, Dad! This was all part of my master plan, so boom, you're welcome.
Kitty's like
Remember my name, Tatbilb.
Okay, all I know is that I'm glad you guys are both going to stand for next year, because you are not cut out for this long distance thing. Well, don't jinx it. I haven't gotten in yet. Maybe you should wait until you hear back from all of your colleges before you make a decision. Well, Peter's going for lacrosse. It's a great school, and it's perfect. Okay.
I just want to pause over there. If you've read the books, then you know how this ends. And I also, how do you guys feel about like reading books before watching movies? Because obviously one would hope that that's a good thing, but oftentimes it ruins the like thrill of watching a movie, especially when it's like romance or like rom-com or like YA genres. Let's see, maybe we have.
It's bad luck to see campus before you get in.
It's not a wedding, Covey. You're not marrying Stanley.
Can't be too careful. So, how was the visit?
Amazing. This campus is huge. And just wait until you see the library.
You went to the library for me?
Jenny Han wrote Peter Kay in the sense that he's so soft and considerate, and I get all the feels. He's so soft and considerate, but also I did want to say that like that's what happens when you are an immigrant, or you're first generation or second generation, and you don't know the language. You can feel this like disconnect, and it's little things like that. That's why I was saying that like representation or diversity is not just a thing for being a thing, but it's also a thing for having different perspectives that you wouldn't usually have. And so something just as simple as going to the home country where your mother is from and she has passed away, even though it's so nuanced, like immigrant kids can relate to feeling detached to feeling detached to people who live in the native tongue. Like diaspora kids can feel that, whether you're Asian, whether you're black, whether you or like of any other culture, but you had to move away from your home country for a plethora of reasons. Yeah, so cute. Okay, let's continue. Literally seeing her like future flash before. I love that.
I think the waiting might actually kill me.
What? That's so funny. It reminds me of that scene in The Sun Is Also a Star, where you basically you see your future and you can sort of like plan it. I feel like that's also Largy. She's such a hopeless romantic person. So she's like, yeah, I already know what's happening. And she said like, I'm just waiting to plan our future. Wow. Propose. Oh, what? Peter! Not Kitty, but singing more.
Especially when I made that sign.
Your spatial planning could use a bit of work, but I appreciate the glitter.
She approves of the glitter.
My...
In movies, love is always about the big moments.
Oh.
Grand speeches made in front of everyone, marry me written on the Jumbotron. But maybe love is actually about the moments when you think no one is watching.
I hate that. This is the dread, bro.
You okay?
Yeah.
The
I
dread.
just remember that there is something that
Applying for university and waiting for that email. Ugh. Ugh. The dread. The shock. The horror.
It's gonna be fine. It's already fine. Everything is
Oh.
completely and totally.
Oh, we regret. I must say those college acceptance videos must be so like disheartening to watch, knowing that you didn't get into your college. Like, I would be pissed. Like, no, I'd be so upset. The best thing is be single and don't feel this pain, you know. Us single ones are winning. Like, we're winning.
Oh crap.
Oh no.
What was it that you wanted to talk about?
She's not gonna
Yeah,
say.
I know how to pick our song.
No, babes.
You spend the whole time worrying about what's gonna happen with you and Peter. You're gonna miss the whole thing.
No, it's true. It's true.
God, you've got a hot boyfriend. Go enjoy him.
I like me better.
I didn't get into Stanford.
Just transfer after your freshman year.
What?
Yeah, you're fine. You're an hour away. So what? We get to see each other every single weekend. And then you transfer to Stanford after your freshman year.
Really? You think we could make that work?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Oh, it's interesting that she's surprised with how much she likes NYU. And it's also true, like, when you get to see a campus and like you get to be in the environment, you're like, maybe I do like this. Well, COVID happened, so I can't do that, so I have to watch campus tours online. Every rom-com deserves a good bowling alley date. Like, it just needs to happen. Every good heartthrob has daddy issues, you know.
And not feeling chosen.
Wow. And that's gonna eat at her decision at liking NYU, because it's like you chose NYU and not Berkeley, which is closer to me.
Peter Kavinsky.
Not you changing Stanford to New York. Bro, it's so far away. Yeah. Ah! I want to say I'm really glad that we didn't continue this Jen and Laura Jean beef going into the third movie. I really like that you can both like a boy, but then someone gets the boy and then you move on and you can focus on life and you're still in high school. So I really appreciate the fact that they didn't do that. And Jen looks like she's helping Laura Jean like through this NYU thing, so I think that's really nice. Like, yeah, I really like that. I think that's important to see, that we can't have these two girls just, I was gonna say kitty like fighting over each other, but like I didn't mean to say kitty in terms of like her sister. Never mind.
And Laura Jean, you gotta stay true to yourself.
Okay, word, Dr. Covey.
You can't save this relationship by not growing.
Hey, so I'm thinking about going to NYU.
But it's only a year. I guess we can make anything work for a year, so.
And she doesn't want to
I'm
leave.
not sure I'm gonna want to transfer.
Yo.
I think I might really love it there, Peter.
Hey, babies. I'm gonna mute this because they're gonna copyright.
Why now?
Why prom night?
Prom night.
Because I want to feel close to you. And ever since I told you about NYU, you've been acting really distant.
So what, you want to have sex with me because you're feeling insecure?
No, that's not what I mean.
What did you expect?
How can you read her like that?
To go as far away from me as possible. You chose distance.
And he's like, and I took that personally. You know that meme?
Where is you acting like this is just gonna be okay?
Yeah, in denial, babes.
I think we both know what 3,000 miles
It's
is
gonna do to us. It's true. It's true. The wedding was so cute. The wedding was so cute.
So sorry. Of course you should go to New York. You should do all the
Thank
things
you.
wanted to
Thank
do.
you.
Always and forever.
Oh, that's just like the book. That's literally the last page of the book. I was like so strong. Just I didn't expect it. I didn't expect for them to like literally quote it. Books, you know.
What do you think of our new contract?
And I wouldn't have felt this way had I not read the book. It's true.
I love it.
Americans do it so nice in terms of the throwing their gowns thing. Like, that's so cool. I'm sorry, like, why do I have to wait till university for me to have that moment? I feel robbed. I feel robbed out of this experience, and I will vocalize my opinion.
You know one thing 3,000 miles is good for? Writing love letters.
That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. That was like that was so beautiful. I really appreciated that. It feels like I'm crying not only because that was such a beautiful way to end, and then we see Laura Jean almost like aged up with when we see her throughout the movies, we see her like quite young, obviously high school and stuff, but then when you see her at NYU, you see her a bit aged up, and like she's like going into this next chapter of her life. Maybe I want Jenny Han to write more books. And you know what, I was always such like a Kovinsky auntie. After I met John Ambrose, I was a Kovinsky auntie. Like, I'm sorry, and like the fans, John Ambrose like fans, we would always say that like one day they'll make another movie, and then John Ambrose would be the one that Laura Jean ends up being with, like in the end. And like I was in denial because I was like, you know what, it just has to be them in the end. But after watching this, I was like, you know what, maybe true love does exist. And I think I got a bit emotional as well, because this book series has been a part of my life for a couple years now. And I remember when the first one came out and I watched that, and the second one, and I got my little like drink that Peter Kavinsky that he drinks in the first movie. I got it for the second so that I could drink while I was busy watching it. Yeah, no, it's been such an integral part of my like adolescence, and that's why it means so much to me. And I think what the story stands for, and just the representation that it brings, and I fell in love with Jenny Han. Like, she's incredible, and I can't wait for The Summer I Felt Pretty, for that to become a series. And I just think like at the end of the day, it's just like feel good, and I fell in love with these characters. And so to see this journey come to an end, it's just like wow. But I always have these moments, and for me sometimes a lot of people tend to like rewatch movies and stuff. For me, I find it quite difficult to not the rewatching part, but it's just like when a movie means so much to you. For me, like I'll know I like a movie by me not wanting to rewatch it, like seeing movies in cinemas, or just like having an experience of watching a movie. Like now, watching me reacting to it now, I'm gonna watch it later on today in the evening. I'm gonna get like popcorn and stuff and watch it, but I know it's not gonna be the same as me watching it now, and that's just facts. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I know I cried, I'm sorry, but thank you so much for watching it. I did a reaction video to Malcolm and Marie, a little bit earlier on I mean last week. So if you guys want to watch that, I'm gonna put a card up there as well. Now a dog is barking and he's like, Garva, you need to wrap this up. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I think it did redeem itself from the second one. The second one just fell off. And justice for John Ambrose McLaren, you know. But no, I definitely think it redeemed itself. Again, the music does not miss. The soundtrack is so important in a rom-com. Like, I think that's like the underrated, like the underdog. Like, yes, we need chemistry, we need attraction, we need quirkiness, we need friends, we need the aesthetic, but the music makes such a big part of a successful rom-com. And so I'm so happy with this. The beginning, middle, end song, I'm gonna have that on replay. This was so beautiful. And yeah guys, that's the end of it. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.